Today we talk about how Robert Hersov, South African rand billionaire, has made his money. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Robert Hersov and how he has created wealth, billion rands in wealth. Let's get into it. Robert's story started in Johannesburg, born in a serious privilege. His grandfather co-founded Entrepreneurship, a mining powerhouse that dominated South Africa's economy for decades, the 60s, 70s, 80s. Robert admits he had every privilege known to man, and that includes watching his family build and later sell the empire, which eventually became part of African Rainbow Minerals. But what sets him apart? He didn't just inherit, he built. Robert served 2 years as an officer in the South African Defense Force. Robert went global. He started at Goldman Sachs afterwards, diving into the world of high finance. He then earned his MBA at Harvard Business School, opening doors into elite business circles. Soon after, he joined Robert Murdoch at News Corp as his right-hand man, learning firsthand how billionaires think, move, and close deals. Robert didn't stay as an employee for long. His entrepreneurial fire lit up in Europe, where he launched Marquee Jet Europe. He sold it to NetJets, became vice chairman, and today still advises VistaJet. He then owns a chunk of Air Berlin, showing he didn't just fly private, he owned the planes. But not everything was smooth sailing. Smooth flying, if you could say. He built a massive sports media platform in Europe, and it failed. But like any elite entrepreneur, Robert calls it a tuition fee. The lessons, priceless. He didn't stop there. He became the first foreigner to own an Italian football club. Today, Robert's latest project, as we all know, is taking the media by storm and exercising his right to free speech. He's backing a truth report, a platform for voices, he says, are silenced by mainstream narrative. His core message: backs freedom, flag, family, and faith. It's clear he's not just chasing wealth anymore, he's chasing legs. From inherited wealth to global empire builder, from Robert Murdoch's boardroom to buying football clubs and reshaping South Africa's media, Robert Hersov is a master of momentum. His journey proves that yes, connections help, but vision, risk, and execution are what turns privilege into power. Now, the reason why I bring this up and the reason why I go through his life, and regardless of where you stand politically, regardless of where you stand, you still need to learn how to build wealth. Regardless of where you stand. Remember, whoever's watching this, if you were born in wealth, then big ups to you. But if you weren't born into a wealthy family, what you need to do is you need to learn from the wealthy. And this is what he's done, not only from his grandparents, his parents, but then being under Robert Murdoch. Goldman Sachs, big names all in itself. He knows how the South African market works from his family. He knows how the American market works, which is when he studied Harvard Business School and then worked with Robert Murdoch. Now, from this, we need to know, how can we take from his life? What lessons can we take? Like we said, the connections, how knowing our media works. He's used all these different things, his connections, to build wealth and sustain wealth. So what can you take from his story, implement it into your life today? It's been your boy, Jared Naidu. See you in the next one. Peace.